What's up YouTube land, Xeno Gaming here for the very first time, introducing you to my YouTube channel here with the Oceania F2 League PS4 League here from the AOR scene. My very first competitive league racing action here. Was really excited for the opportunity to race in AOR. I thought I'd sign up, needed a challenge, another challenge from the game. Love career mode, love racing the AOR, but wanted a separate challenge, and
okay, let's update the setup.
AOR League Racing. This is my point of view action here today, driving in the Toro Rosso car. Looking forward to where my pace would stack up against the rest of the field. Wasn't sure where I exactly lied at this point in time, so I was really excited to get into this this league. And as we now go out on the track for our very first qualifying lap in AOR, here now on the run towards turn 3, slow corner, back down 5 gears, down to 3rd gear, missed the apex slightly here, and then now through 3, turn 4, now lose the back end slightly, going through 5, flat out, now up into turn 6, underneath all the beautiful trees of Albert Park Circuit, back down to 4th gear, through turn 6, lose the back end again, now coming through the sweeping right end of left eight. A bit of traffic ahead, but that was okay because they would get out the way, not impede my lap time. Here as we go through turn 9, turn 10, hit that corner nicely, beautifully, well done. Force India gets out the way as we are now on the run to turn 11, my personal favourite corners on this track. The fast corner in 7th gear, really fast, really nice, use all the road, use all the exit up. Now coming down to turn 13, sorry, late apex to get the best exit, and now through 14, fast sweeping right hander in 5th gear into turn 15, the slowest corner on the track, slight front left lock up, and then through the final corner. This is what I thought would be my banker time, banker lap at the time. It wasn't my best lap. The best lap was later, but this was a 22.7. Wasn't a bad lap. Wasn't great. That was very scruffy. Then here's my second lap from qualifying as we come through turn 1. Run a bit wide, run a bit too fast through the corner. The track, the lap was invalidated. So here, looking through, this is my final lap. Not showing you the whole lap, but coming through, didn't improve slightly. It was once again another scruffy lap. I only improved by a few thousandths of a second, not even a tenth, but I did gain 6th position, so 6 for qualifying, as now we prepare for the start of the race with the end of the formation lap here today. So I hope you guys will enjoy the race. I thought it was a very exciting race from my point of view. 5 red lights here, and the AOR Oceania F2 League PS4 is off as we get a really good start here. Looking down the inside, we're going to go through the middle of the track as Rim Hunger blocked that off. A Red Bull down the inside, Ferrari down the outside, managed to squeeze and gap. Spilly goes around the outside beautifully of us there. The Red Bull behind spins out as now we're on the run to turn 3, and as just looking for something but nothing going on ahead as 2 cars run off the track, 3 cars run off the track actually. Now we find ourselves sitting in behind 4th place, gaining 2 positions here. It was a great opening lap for me, avoiding the trouble and gaining places, which was quite brilliant for the start of the race. It really sets up the race when you can avoid trouble, and you know, it helps with the strategy and gaining positions.
Well done, mate. Nice
for later
start
in the race and gaining that all crucial track position. Now here on the run to turn 11, following the first 3 cars here, putting up the air, trying to utilise that to get the best stability. But the Williams up ahead in the lead has a bit of a moment through turn 12, spins out, hits the wall, and because of the evasive action ahead from Rim Hunger, we're able to get up the inside and take away 2nd position. So 4 positions on the first lap. Was a really good first lap. Hunger tries to get up the inside again, but we managed to just hold him off here into turn 15, lock up the front left a little bit. Now a second behind Footloose as we go on now to lap 2 here, still chasing Footloose, and we're close. Lose the back end slightly over 11, pushing hard here, really sensing the opportunity to take the lead here as we come through 11 and 12. Footloose doesn't take his best line. We get a great run, put it up into overtake ARS mode, get a great slipstream, and then manage to send it down the inside, late braking, and a really clean move. I thought I was really happy when I did that. It was a really exciting move for me, and for my first ever league race, leading after 2 laps here. Now we cut on to the next lap, lap 3. As I have a huge moment coming out of turn 3, lose the back end, almost lose the lead, managed to hold on to it. But then after a safety car would come out, wasn't sure why, so now we're on to lap 6 here.
We're racing again.
So this is the restart as we go into turn 1. Quite a good restart, comfortable lead, but then make another mistake, another crucial mistake, and lose the back end. This put me on the back foot going into turn 3. His foot loose would sense the opportunity to overtake us coming into turn 3, trying the outside line as we defend it, and we close the door just enough just to hold on to position 1 for now. I was really nervous. This is my first ever league race, and just was so nervous, making a few mistakes. But now onto lap 9, entering the pits to change from the ultra soft tyre to the soft tyre, I believe. This was a really important moment in the race, sensing that a few people were trying to get the undercut, but we managed to get into the pit lane first and get first service, so we weren't undercut by anybody, and I thought this was a really crucial point of the race because
pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Control the race, control the lead of the Grand Prix as we come in here out of the pits, and the Renault almost really tries it around the outside, but never was on, and he goes off the track here. And here we come up to the back of Sparky Raven on lap 13, now lap 14, the start of lap 14, as he hasn't pitted yet, and he makes a mistake here running through turn 4, and this is the most unfortunate part of the race. And as we have nowhere to go, as he rejoins the track,
with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Really frustrating moment for me because I was in control of the race, in the lead, and he makes a critical mistake, and I get punished for it. Unfortunate, but that's how racing is sometimes. And now he's back again trying to get up the inside, and we hold off onto him for now, which is important. But didn't really matter at that stage anyway because the front wing was broken, and it was really a shame because I thought I had a chance to win this race, and as soon as I broke the front wing I had to make the decision to stay out or pit, and I made the decision to stay out, thinking that I would lose less time if I had to make a whole another pit stop. It was the wrong decision, unfortunately, because I think a pit stop would have been probably the faster way into a race, but that's the decision we made. And now we got foot loose all over us, and with the understeer, horrible understeer through the last corner from the damaged front wing.
Okay, clear.
Excuse me. He was able to get up our inside. Nothing I could do about it. Just the front end was a dog to turn through the corners, especially the right hand corner. The left hand corners weren't so bad, but the right hand corners were really horrible. Probably should have pitted in hindsight, but doesn't matter. We still managed to get a good result from this race. So yeah, yellow flag here as the McLaren has a bit of a spin on the infield, so not sure what happened there, but anyway, now here on lap 15 throwing foot loose, and the rest of the race, sorry, not yet. Here's Spilly coming up behind us now. He has we defend it, trying to get as many points as possible. He goes around the outside but runs off the track, and we're able to keep that position for now. So yeah, that was a crucial point in the race at that time. But once again, he's on the back of us on lap 17 here, as we just don't have the downforce through that last corner, and he gets up the inside, and there's not much we can do about it. He's got some weird smoke coming out of the back of his car. I just assume that was a net issue, a glitch, not really sure. Yeah, we tried slipstream in, but there was really no chance. We have a little look, but was never really a threatening Spilly to retake the position, unfortunately. So now we trundle around for a few laps, and Williams here on the infield now having issues. But then Infinite March actually pulls into the pits.
Let's get back up
and
to
we managed to leapfrog him, but not by much. He comes out about 5 seconds behind us, but with the pace difference, he catches that up pretty quickly. Here we are now on lap 20, and with my loss of pace and his awesome pace, it was really no match. So here 2 laps later, he's on the back of us coming through the final corner. Well, this time I'd kind of adjusted to the front wing, so I was able to get much better run through that last corner, and was really able to defend the position, but here go through one, just once again suffering from that loss of downforce. Spilly's all over us here. Oh, sorry, Infomarch is all over us here. But for now, on lap 22, we're able to hold off. But here we're coming into lap 23, end of lap 23, start of lap 24. He's all over us. And Footloose, who also made a pit stop afterwards, he's come out behind this battle, and he's joined in, and he gets up the inside of Infinite March here. We go in very deep into one. We get very wide now. They've got the DRS behind here. And we try to defend for all our best, and Footloose makes an unbelievable move here. A great dive bomb, and really not much I could do about it. It was just great driving, great move. And then because of the front wing issues, Infinite March goes around the outside and then goes off the track there. I'm not sure what happened there. Really, he probably had the position taken. And then cutting on to lap 24 now, Infinite March still behind us, chasing us down as we come into turn 13 here. We've got a bit of a 2-second gap after that, but then we make a really poor mistake here, and it gives him the chance. Another mistake, missing the apex at 14, and then it gives him the chance to catch up. It's just the front wing issues once again. Yeah, we're getting a poor run through the last corner, and he's all over us. Got the DRS, probably maximum field mixture, maximum ERS as we are in right now, to try and defend this position. Get a hit the apex really nicely through one. March once again got the slipstream, got the advantage, and he has a dive bomb down the inside, and he takes the position. Loses the back end. I try to get up the inside, but not much I could do. Didn't have the speed on the exit there, so that was it. That was my race. Nothing happened. No other action involved for the last 4 laps. As you will see now, we'll cut on to the end of this race. As we'll let our Ricky C go by. Didn't want to impede him. He was a lap down, so that was fine. We'll let him go down. As we're here now, around the final corner to finish my first ever AOR League, Australia Oceania F2 League race in P5. I thought it was quite a good result for me for my first ever league race. Was pretty happy with that. Could have been so much more though if it wasn't for the incident mid race when I broke my front wing, but that's not to be. Later we were upgraded to a P3 in the race for some disqualifications for disconnecting and reconnecting. I'm not sure what happened there, what the rules are on that, but that's how it occurred. So I got a podium for my first ever league race, so I was really excited about that here as we get all the XP upgrades from doing the race. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed my first ever league race. It was quite exciting, quite a tense battle with all the different drivers, and it was a really fun experience. Wouldn't change it for the world, and was really happy with how I drove and how the race went. Could have been more though, so it was really unfortunate, but it really pleased at the same time to still get a good result and take some good points. And here's the final result sheet, and yeah, so Hazard takes the win, Spilly second, Footloose second, but Hazard and Spilly would get disqualified for some disconnecting and reconnecting issues, so I'm not sure what the rules are on that, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my first ever video. This was Xeno Gaming signing off, and hope you guys will come back again next time. See ya.